And the love said no. I just stood here, watching the world come down, brick by brick, lie by lie, crown by crown. I just stood here as my love poured out from my side, from my hands, from my mouth. Not a shout, not a sword, just here. I just stood here, cut by a human hand, and watched it all fall down. But I am not human, and the love said no. No to the grave, no to the end, no to the night that they called me friend. I just stood here while the earth went dark, but the dark could not hold the light in my heart. I am not human, and the love said no. To death, to decay, to the pride of man. And I stood, and the world began. I just stood here while they spat in my face, called me king with a thorn for a crown of disgrace. I just stood here while the sky turned to blood, while the temple tore and the tide became flood. They said, come down if you're God's own son, but I stayed up because love can't run. I just stood here, cut by a human hand, and watched it all fall down. But I am not human, and the Lord said no. No to the grave, no to the end, no to the nails that they called me friend. I just stood here while the mountains shook, but the quake could not break what the Father forsook. I am not human, and the Lord said no. To sin, to shame, to the curse of man, I stood, and the new world began. Cut by human hand, but not held by human strength. Bleeding like a man, but loving like a God who meant it. They watched me fall, but I was standing in the spirit, in the promise, in the plan. And when the world said die, the love said no, rise. I just stood here, and the love said no. No to the grave, no to the end, no to the hate that they called me friend. I just stood here while the world came down, but I held it up with a thorn woven crown. I am not human, the love said no. To death, to dark, to the fall of man, I stood and the kingdom began. I just stood here, cut by a human hand, but the love said no, and that no.